to the land of delicious adventure, a world of sweet confections beyond compare. You heard of Nestle, Cadbury, Hershey, and Wonka.
Wait a minute, Wonka? What's a Wonka?
You mean you don't know who Willy Wonka is? Why it's the most amazing, most fantastic, most extraordinary chocolate maker the world has ever seen.
Chocolate? I love chocolate. I'd eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Chocolate? Who cares? Does this Wonka guy make chewing gum?
Indeed, he does. He invented a chewing gum that never loses its flavor.
And ice cream that never loses its flavor.
And candy balloons that can blow up to huge sizes before you pop them with a pin or gobble them up.
He's made all sorts of wondrous candy creations inside of this factory.
That's spectacular! I want to see this factory. You must take me there. Now I say.
Sorry kids, you see, other chocolate makers like Arthur Slugworth started to get jealous of Willy Wonka, so they sent spies disguised as workers into his factory.
They started stealing his inventions. He had no choice but to send all the workers home and close down his factory for good.
No one goes into Wonka's factory.
Aww! However, there's just spoke that Wonka's opening his factory once again.
But for only 5 lucky winners of his contest.
Contest?
Wonka will be issuing 5 golden tickets hidden in 5 ordinary Wonka candy bars.
Anyone who finds a golden ticket will get a tour of Willy Wonka's factory for a whole day and receive a lifetime supply of chocolate.
I don't have time to worry about some candy contest. I have to go watch the marathon of Wild West Aliens 1, 2, and 3. There's nothing more important than television.
Well, I'm a record-breaking gum chewer. I've been working on this piece for 3 months solid. I just stick it in my bedpost at night, and in the morning it's back to chewing. But I guess I could lay off the gum for a while and switch to chocolate. I never back down from a contest.
A lifetime supply of chocolate. That's my biggest dream. I must find a golden ticket. Mutter Achterbahn by London.
I will find a golden ticket. Do you hear me? I will win them all. Daddy!
Hey boy, how would you like to get a lifetime supply of chocolate?
Me? Oh, that would be grand. But I could never afford that. I only get 1 piece of candy each year. My whole family pitches in to buy a real Wonka bar for me. I'll never forget the taste though. The most exquisite, creamy cocoa roller coaster with a burst of butterscotch and gooey marshmallow. Gee, Willy Wonka is a true genius. I wish I could meet him one day and shake his hand and thank him for creating such wonderful treats. But that will never happen. It's pure imagination. Well, my boy, I'm sure Wonka would love to know how much you love his chocolate.
Say, maybe we'll end that contest today. Read about it here.
Wow, this is spectacular! Thank you so much!
What a kind young boy.
With a good heart like that, his look will surely change. This just in, a big update on Willy Wonka's contest. 4 of the hidden tickets have just been found.
Let's catch up with the 4 lucky kids and their parents. First up is Augustus Blue.
Yeah, I'm so proud of my little Snooky Augustus. He has such a dedication and passion for chocolate. Okay, my mishap, don't you think you've had enough?
Mother, don't be silly. I will never have enough chocolate.
He eats and eats and eats and still has room for more. That is, of course, how he became the first winner of the Wonka contest.
Hey, can we talk about me now? My name is Violet Beauregard, gum chewing extraordinaire. I traded in gum chewing for chocolate noshing for 3 whole days for this little contest. I'll be honest, I didn't think I was going to make it. Chewing gum is my life. It's my oxygen. Every minute I don't spend chewing this gum, I begin to feel fainter and fainter.
Oh, Violet, you're so dramatic.
Hey, cool it, Ma. Was I talking to you?
Just let the nice man go on with the interviews, right?
Oh, you always have to make me look bad. Come on, say,
You always do this. You always talk like me
what to do in front of television people.
and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, let's move on to Veruca salt.
And how did you find your ticket, little miss?
I told my daddy to buy it for me.
Yes, and I said anything for my little angel, my sweet princess Veruca. You see, I'm in the peanut business. I run a whole factory dedicated to shelling peanuts. And as soon as my little girl told me how much she wanted to win this contest, I told all the factory workers to stop shelling peanuts and get to unwrapping chocolate bars. We bought up all the Wonka bars we could get our hands on, but for 3 whole days, we didn't have any luck.
But I didn't give up. I kicked and screamed each day until finally one of the lowly workers found the ticket. She gave it to my daddy. My daddy gave it to me. And now I'm happy because I won the contest.
Well, aren't you lucky? Let's move on to the first one of the 5 golden tickets. Come on, Mike. Come on, just tell the nice people about what you found.
No way, Mom. I can't believe you're dragging me to a space engines is on. I'm missing the finale. It's my favorite show.
Okay, I'm sorry, sweetie. You'll have to excuse us. He gets very cranky when he doesn't get to watch television.
Well, that was a charming bunch.
Also deserving of your prize.
Charlie, come over here. Charlie, have you heard that 4 of the golden tickets have already been found? That means there's only 1 ticket left.
Oh, is that so? I completely forgotten all about that, Grant. But Joe, there's no way I could win. I don't even know how I could get a Wonka bar. But that doesn't matter. What's important is that we have a roof over our heads and enough cabbages to eat. I can't get caught up in silly dreams about chocolate factories.
Well, Charlie, do you still feel that way?
Oh boy, Grandpa Joe, how did you get this? My birthday's not for another week.
We all decided to get you an early present, just in case.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Charlie, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is the most incredible birthday present. Here, have some, Grandpa Joe.
Oh, no, I couldn't. It's your birthday present. Enjoy, my boy.
I'll save it for as long as possible. Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped this. Oh, I thank you, son. Why don't you keep it? Save it for a rainy day or a snowy one. It sure could. Thank you.
Wonka bars for sale. New multi-marshmallow hot chocolate bars. Perfect for a cold, snowy day. Warms you right up. Hey boy, looks like you could use one of these.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Say, today's the last day of Mr. Wonka's contest. That might be the final winner. Good luck, boy.
That would be something, huh? A tour of Mr. Wonka's factory. A lifetime supply of chocolate. That's it! The golden ticket! That's the golden ticket! I got the golden ticket!
Oh, Grandpa Joe, isn't this just magical? I can't wait to meet him.
Neither can I, Charlie. Neither can I. Thank you for taking me with you.
Who the hell is Mr. Wonka's factory? That's where they make the chocolate.
Wunderbar. Can we just get this over with? I'm missing Saturday morning cartoons.
Actually, this is a great opportunity. You might actually learn something new.
Come on, Mom. What could I possibly learn here that I can't learn from television?
Well, here we are, sweetheart. Isn't it everything you've hoped and dreamed of?
Daddy, I'm gonna go inside the factory. Take me inside now.
The ticket said to meet Mr. Wonka outside the gate. I'm sure he'll be here soon. You just have to be patient.
I don't like being patient.
Hurry up, Ma. We're gonna be late. Wait a minute, where is he?
Welcome to my factory. How do you do? Let's sign up now. Kids and parents, show me your tickets, please. Let's see now. I wonder if I can recognize you all from the news. Yes, you must be Augustus Gloop and his lovely mother.
Yeah, Mr. Wonka, my son is a big fan for chocolate.
Who isn't? Delighted to meet you both. And you must be Violet Beauregard. I hear you're very interested in chewing gum. Record breaker here. Very impressive.
Isn't she? I'm so proud of my daughter. She's a real prodigy. She's a lot like me when it comes to.
And I'm Veruca Salt. It's a pleasure for you to meet me.
Yes. My dear Veruca, what a pleasure this is. You do have an interesting name, don't you? I always thought a Veruca was a type of wart you grow on the sole of your foot. But I must be wrong, mustn't I? I'm so glad you could come. Dear me, this is going to be an exciting day.
Mr. Wonka, this is my son, Mike TV. He's very happy to be here.
Yeah, right? I'd rather be home watching television.
Oh, well, what a charming young boy. And now, where's Charlie Bucket? Ah, yes, there you are. You're the one who just found their ticket only yesterday. Just in time. Oh, and this must be your grandfather.
We're very grateful to be here, Mr. Wonka.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. Well, aren't you enchanting? All right, is everybody in now? 5 children and 5 chaperones? Yes, Lindsay, our tour is about to begin. Oh, but do stick together. Please don't wander off by yourselves. I wouldn't want to lose any of you at this stage of proceedings. Well, here we are. We've now entered the whole factory, the heart of the whole business. This, my friends, is the chocolate room.
Wow!
Why, everything here is made of chocolate. The trees, the flowers, even the very blades of grass you stand on.
Wow!
And over here is our most gorgeous chocolate river, flowing with the hot, melted chocolate of the finest quality. The river connects to a series of pipes that suck up all the chocolate and lead it to all the rooms in the factory that need it. Splendid, no?
Yeah, I just did from the chocolate river.
Oh, no, my boy. This river must never be touched by human hands.
Aw, but it's chocolate. I love chocolate.
Remember, Augustus, you will have all the chocolates you could ever want after today.
Okay.
Plus, there's plenty to eat all around you. Everything in this room is eatable. Go ahead, try it all. Say, for the chocolate river.
Here. Who are those strange people?
Ah, yes, my dear, you spotted my faithful subjects, the Oompa-Loompas.
Oompa-Loompas!
Precisely. They work here in my factory, though they are originally from Loopaland.
Loopaland, there's no such place.
Why, of course there is.
Mr. Wonka, I'm geography teacher.
Well, then you must know all about it. And what a terrible country it is. Infested with horn wobblers and snowflangerers. And those terrible, wicked wing doodles.
Excuse me?
Hey, what is that boy doing over there in the river?
This is delicious.
Daddy, that's not fair. Why does he get to drink from the chocolate river? I want to drink from the chocolate river.
All right, calm down, sweetheart. I'll see if we can work that into the golden ticket fee.
Augustus! No! Mr. Wonka said don't touch!
But it's so yummy. I must have more and more and more.
My God, he's fallen in!
Oh my, what will happen to him?
It does not know how to swim! He's going to drown! Mr. Wonka, you must save him!
Me? Dive in there. Good heavens, no. I have my
suit on.
Help! Help!
The choker has pushed him away.
Well, that's not good. He's going to get stuck in the pipes and clog the whole system.
My baby, please do something.
Excuse me, good sirs, but could you please attend to this matter and lead dear Mrs. Glue to the fudge room to collect your son, if you can find him?
If?
When you can find him. Sorry, slip off the tongue. Best wishes, ta-ta, auf Wiedersehen.
My little angle, acoustic, look what's coming.
Oh, what a shame. And so early on, too. Anyhow, we have much to do. Right this way, Mr. Wonka.
Will Augustus be okay?
Oh, please don't worry about him, my boy. He's bound to come out in the wash. They always do. I hope you are enjoying yourself, my dear guests. I've something very special for you now.
Ha! A door? What's so special about a door?
I'm sorry. Did you say something? You really mustn't mumble. It's a terrible habit, my boy. Anyhow, this is the invention room. All of my newest, most greatest inventions are cooking and simmering in here.
Wow, Grandpa Joe, how cool is that? This is quite a treat, Mr. Wonka.
Isn't it? The contents in this room are top secret. Old Slugworth and all those other dirty, rotten chocolate-making spies would surely love to know what's inside. But when we go in, listen here. I want no touching, no meddling, and definitely no tasting. Am I clear?
Sure. Won't touch a thing.
Good. Up until now, no one, not even an Oompa-Loompa, has ever been inside here. Here we go.
Fascinating, isn't it?
This is amazing. This is where all the inventing happened.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Over here is an invention I'm particularly proud of. The everlasting gobstopper. I made this for children who are given very little pocket money. You can put the everlasting gobstopper in your mouth and suck it, and it never gets any smaller.
It's like gum.
No, it's nothing like gum. Gum is for chewing, and if you try to chew one of these gobstoppers, you'd break your teeth off.
Mr. Wonka, I don't want any everlasting jawbreaker whatchamacallits. When are we gonna get to the gum?
Violet, will you stop pestering that man?
Not to worry. Of course, I want to make this a fulfilling day for you, Miss Beauregard. Right this way. Over here, we have an invention in the works. Would you like to do the honors? Go ahead, push the button. Take a look.
By God, it's gum. It's a stick of chewing gum.
Not just any stick of gum, it's the most sensational gum in the world. Each piece contains the flavors of a 3-course meal. You can taste each dish as you chew. It fills you up, it satisfies you, it's terrific. This piece I've just made happens to be tomato soup, macaroni and cheese, and blueberry pie.
Why, that's utterly impossible. Well, it does seem outlandish.
Just so long as it's gum. If it's a piece of chewing gum, I can chew. I'm gonna chew it. Hand it over, Mr. Wonka. I'll see if this really works like you say.
I'd rather you did it. You see, we haven't gotten it quite right.
I never back down from a challenge. I'll be your taste tester. I can feel it go down my throat.
That's amazing! Daddy, I want to try fancy gum now.
Oh wow, now it's changing onto the mac and cheese. Oh, it's delicious.
No, really, I'm just a little worried on getting to the...
Blueberry pie with vanilla ice cream. Gee whiz, this is excellent.
that part.
Violet, you're not looking so good.
What are you talking about, Ma? I feel great.
Violet, you're turning violet.
She's blowing up like a balloon.
Like a blueberry.
Violet, spit that gum out right now.
I told you I haven't gotten it quite right.
I sure you haven't. My beautiful daughter's a blueberry.
I don't feel so well.
I've tried it 20 times in the testing room on 20 Oompa-Loompas. They all end up as a blueberry. It's most annoying.
I don't want a blueberry as a daughter.
All right, well. Please escort Miss Beauregard and her lovely blueberry to the juicing room.
The juicing room? What are they gonna do there?
Squeeze her, of course. We've got to squeeze the juice out of her immediately. After that, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But don't worry, my dear Mrs. Beauregard. We'll repair it if it's the last thing we do. I'm sorry about it all. I really am. Take care.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be alright? Or will she always be a blueberry?
Don't worry, my boy. We'll de-juice her in no time flat.
But will she still be purple?
Why, yes, of course. But there you are. That's what you get from chewing disgusting gum all day long.
But if you hate chewing gum so much, why do you make it in your factory?
I can't hear a word you're saying. You really mustn't mumble. Come on now, hurry up. Back to the corridors we go. Well. 2 naughty children gone, a shame, but 3 good little children left. And do I got a treat for you? Lovely stuff. Lickable wallpaper. You see, this one has a picture of fruits on it. Bananas, apples, strawberries, grapes, and snozberries.
Snozberries? You made that up.
Don't interrupt. See, the wallpaper has these fruits printed on it. And if you lick the picture of a banana, it tastes like a banana. If you lick the picture of a strawberry, it tastes like a strawberry. And if you lick the picture of a snozberry, it tastes exactly like a snozberry.
But what does a snozberry taste like?
Daddy, this is the nut room. Just like in your factory, we have to go in.
Oh, that would be splendid. Hey, Wonka, what do you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, old man. We can't go in there.
Look, I won't steal your secrets or anything. I just think it would be education.
Mr. Saul, I trust you wholeheartedly. It's just that we would disturb the squirrels.
Squirrel?
Yes, these squirrels are especially trained for getting the walnuts out of the walnut shells.
But why are you squirrels? What about the Oompa-Loompas?
You see, I insist upon using whole walnuts in my chocolate. Unfortunately, the Oompa-Loompas can't get whole walnuts out of the walnut shells. They always break them in two. That's why I have squirrels do the job.
Daddy, I want a squirrel. Get me one of those squirrels.
Don't be silly, darling. These all belong to Mr. Wonka.
But I want one now.
All right, calm down. Hey, Wonka, name your price.
No, these are not for sale. She can't have one.
Who says I can't? If you're not giving it to me, I'm going in there to get one myself.
Little girl, don't be foolish. I'm warning you.
garbage chute.
The garbage chute? Why would she go down there?
Well, you see, Mr. Salt, that's where all of the bad nuts go. And my squirrels know a bad nut when they see one.
Why, you? That little girl does not belong with the bad nuts. I'm just gonna stand there and do something, you lunatic!
Not mine, you must be down. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. She has gone down the garbage chute.
Well, what happens to the bad nuts? Where's the chute lead to?
That particular chute runs directly into the great big main garbage pipe, which carries away all the trash from every part of the factory.
Well, where's the main garbage pipe lead to?
Yes. Well, the furnace, to be sure.
The furnace?
Oh, well, don't worry. They only light it every other day. Let's hope today's a no-light day.
Let's hope. All right, Uncle, you've got too far this time. My little girl may be a bit of a front, but she does not.
Easy now. Don't get too hot-headed. I see now when a girl gets a temper. Look, it's quite possible that she hasn't gone down the chute at all. She might just be stuck in the pipe. And all you'd have to do is reach in and pull her out. Go ahead. Well, I suppose not.
Mr. Wonka, will they be okay?
Ah, Charlie, always so concerned. Worry not. Please head down to the furnace room and fish out Mr. Salt and his little rat. Squirrel. Thank you kindly. Now let's get on with the tour. We still have much to see. Coming up on the final part of our tour, hasn't it been a day?
Oh, it's been really magical, Mr. Wonka. I just hope the other kids are all right.
Yes, of course they are all right. It's just a shame that they have to miss the last stop.
My feet are getting tired. I want to watch television.
Truly, my boy, if you're going to mumble, I can't imagine you're saying anything important. Anyway, let's get on with it. I must say, though, there are some dangerous items in this room that must not be tampered with. Am I clear?
Yes, Mr. Wonka.
Splendid! Now put these on. And here we go!
Whoa! I know what this is. It's a TV studio.
Aren't you a student? Yes, this is where I test out one of my latest and greatest inventions. Television chocolate!
What is television chocolate?
Good heavens, my boy, you must stop interrupting me. It's chocolate that works by television. The very first time I saw ordinary television working, a tremendous idea struck me. If these people could take a photograph, break it up into millions of pieces, then put it back together at the other end, why can't I do the same with a bar of chocolate?
You can't because it's impossible.
You think so? Well, watch this. I am about to send a bar of my very best chocolate from one end of the room to the other by television. Get ready there. Bring in the chocolate.
Gee, that is one big bar of chocolate.
Why, it has to be big because whenever you send something by television, it always comes out much smaller than it once is. Even with ordinary television, when you photograph a big man, on your screen, he never comes out any taller than a pencil, does he? Okay now, stand back. That's amazing! Take it, eat it. It will be delicious.
How can you eat it? It's a picture on a television screen.
This is the most scrumptious piece of chocolate I ever had. Here, Grandpa Joe, have a piece.
We'll be sitting at home watching television when all of a sudden a commercial flashes on screen and you hear a voice say, "Eat Wonka's chocolates. They're the best in the world. If you don't believe me, try one for yourself. Now!" And you just reach out and take one. How about that, eh?
Amazing! It will change the world.
Mr. Wonka, can you send anything else by television other than chocolate? Like people?
Good heavens, child. I suppose it could. Could it? Yes, it very well could. But it's far too risky, far too risky. No, I wouldn't try it. It may have some nasty results. No. Do not go near that, my boy.
Mike, stop! Get away from there! You'll be turned into a million pieces.
Relax, Mom. It'll be great. I'll be the first person to be sent by television.
Mike, where is he? How could you let this happen? He's gone.
I warned him. I really did. I'm afraid he's whizzing around our heads right now in a million pieces. We shall have to hope for the best. Let's watch the television set. We make him through at any moment.
Why is he taking so long?
My word, I don't know. I do hope that no part of him gets left behind. I don't wish to alarm you, but it does sometimes happen that only about half the pieces find their way into the television set. Hold on, something's happening. Watch the screen.
Mike, you're there. Can you hear me? Do you have any missing parts?
Hi, Mom. Look at me. I'm the first person to be sent by television.
Grab him, quickly. Oh, good. He's altogether completely unharmed.
Unharmed? He's 6 inches tall.
Well, what did you expect? Did you miss my whole explanation of the process?
Oh no, this is terrible. He won't be able to do anything. He won't be able to go to school. He'll be squashed.
Oh yes, I will. I can still watch TV. Yippee! TV! What are you doing? It's dark in here.
Oh, Mr. Wonka, how can we make him grow?
That's a tricky one. That's it! Little boys are extremely springy and elastic, don't you know? Not to fear. Please take Mrs. TV and her minimized son down to the tapping puller. Try to stretch him out, but do be careful. All right, off you go, my dear. Best of luck. Ta-ta.
Poor Mike. I hope he turns out all right.
Yes, of course he will. Don't worry. Now, I think we've had enough television for Wednesday, don't you? Come on, right this way.
Well, everyone, it seems we have reached the end of our tour. I'll leave you to the front office who will finalize the details of your winnings, the life supply of chocolate, yada yada. Let's make sure everyone's here. Head count.
Mr. Wonka, Charlie is the only child here.
You mean you're the only one left?
Yes, sir.
My dear boy, that means you've won. I do congratulate you. I really do. I'm absolutely delighted. How wonderful is this? I had a hunch, From the very beginning, I thought there's something special about that boy, Charlie.
What do you mean he's won?
No time to talk. We mustn't dilly. We mustn't dally. Just think of the arrangements that have to be made and the people we have to fetch. Luckily, we have a great glass elevator to help speed things up. Hurry, hop in.
Mr. Wonka, please do explain what you mean.
You'll see, old bean. Charlie, will you do the honors? Press that button right there.
Up and out? What sort of room is that?
Faster! You must go faster! Or we'll never make it through!
For what?
Yes! Isn't it magnificent? I've been longing to press that button for years, but I couldn't bear the thought of making a great big hole in the roof of the factory. How wonderful it is, though. My dear friends, take a look around.
Wow, you can see the whole city from here. What a wonderful sight.
Look down there. Our little friends are acting in the factory. There goes Augustus Globe and his mother, and there go the Beauregards. Violet's looking less like a blueberry, don't you think?
She's still a bit purple, but thank goodness she's all right.
Oh my, this poor Veruca saw and her father covered with garbage and my TV.
Good gracious, what have they done to him? He's 10 feet tall.
They must have overstretched him in the taffy puller. My, how very careless.
How dreadful for him.
No, he's very lucky. Every basketball team in the country will want him. But now, my dear Charlie, it's time to bid these silly children adieu. I have something important to talk to you about, my dear Charlie.
What's that, Mr. Wonka?
Charlie, I love my chocolate factory. Do you?
Oh yes, I think it's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
I'm very pleased to hear that. Very pleased indeed. You see, I have decided as soon as you are old enough to run it, the entire factory shall become yours. Well, what do you think?
You're giving it to him? Surely you're joking, sir.
Surely I am not. I am dead serious. Charlie, listen. I'm an old man, much older than you think. I can't keep on going forever, so who is going to take it over when I'm too old to do it myself? Someone's got to keep it going. Oh, if only for the sake of the Oompa-Loompas.
But why would you want to give me your magnificent factory? Why not give it to a grown-up?
Oh, of course, there are thousands of clever grown-ups that would give anything to come and take over from me. But I don't want that sort of person. A grown-up will try to do things their own way and use very little imagination. So it has to be a child. I want a good, sensible, loving child. One who I can trust my sweet-making secrets with and will keep the factory running with imaginative spirit.
So that's why you sent out the golden tickets.
Right you are. I decided to invite 5 children to my factory, and the one I like best at the end of the day would be the winner.
Wow, I can't believe it.
I expected you to be a bit stunned, but you'll warm up to it in time. We must go at once to fetch the rest of your family. They can all live in the factory from now on.
Grandpa, look, I see our house right down there.
Splendid. That's our destination.
I can't wait to see Mom and Pop and Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina and Grandma Josephine and tell them all about this amazing day.
I can't wait either, Charlie.
Oh, Mr. Wonka, thank you. This is a dream come true.
Isn't this fantastic? It's ending me an imagination.
That just goes to show when you lead with a loving and honest heart, your dreams are closer than you think.
would like to thank Mr. Locke for his musical mastery. Thank you for inspiring us to sing our hearts out.
We would like to thank Ms. Crespo to dedicating her time to the instrumentation of our show. We would like to thank Mr. Cook for his videography, sound effects, and his visual effects that really made our scenes come to life. You are truly a technical wizard.
We would like to thank my mom, Ms. Principat, for the beautiful costumes and coordinating the refreshments.
We would like to thank my dad, Mr. Duran, for designing our lovely program. We would also like to thank my dad and my mom, Mrs. Gross, and all the other fourth grade parents for their coordination and creativity in gathering all our set pieces and props.
We would like to thank Mr. Shipman, Mr. Dodrick, and Mr. Candanoza for helping us at the theater. We would like to thank Miss Parsons and Miss Schuler for filling our hearts and our play with pure imagination.
We would like to thank Ms. Schuler for encouraging our love for the theater and always supporting us. Please come join us in Mr. Wonka's factory.
Well, how great was that? How adorable are these fourth graders? Woo! Let's hear it for you. You gotta clap for yourselves because we don't have an audience. So you have to be the actors and the audience. So you have to really give yourselves a big round of applause. Let's do it. They are so talented, so funny. Oh my gosh, that blueberry, that was so clever. I don't know how you all thought of that. That was so great. Victoria, wasn't that hilarious?
Yes.
And Eva's reaction. You all did such a great job acting. And I'm so proud of you for your singing, for your choreography, which was so impressive, all your dance moves, even snapping, which is not easy when you're in the fourth grade, I want you to know. Let's hear that snapping. It's pretty good. Pretty good snapping. Great dancing. Go, Timmy. There you go. The costumes are fantastic. Thank you to the parents for that. Beautiful job. So let's hear it for the parents. As usual, Mr. Crook, with his genius technology that he works in, all the fun little things that he does. Mr. Crook, I was sitting here thinking about how much time you must have to spend just finding all of the scenes. I mean, finding that elevator, finding all the different backdrops. Is that you? Yeah. I'm giving you credit for something you didn't do. Let's hear it for Miss Parsons just for that. But still, I know Mr. Crook is doing his own pieces of this, and of course, we have to always recognize that we would much rather be here in person. Of course we would. But it does offer some opportunities for some creativity. And I hope this is the last play that you do virtual. I hope this is the last one, because I hope next year you'll be back in person. I think you certainly will be, in front of a live audience. But there are some cool things that we are able to do that we couldn't do if it was live. So filming it ahead of time is a different kind of thing. It requires a different energy. You don't have a live audience that's giving you that positive feedback. But I thought your energy was really great. I thought that your enthusiasm was very high. I noticed that you were very good, especially about reacting. So even when it wasn't your turn on stage, you were reacting to what the other people were doing. So that was really impressive too. So good job for that. All right, let's hear it for Miss Schuler, who has served as the producer and assistant director with Miss Parsons. Is that right, Miss Schuler? Is that an accurate description? Let's hear from Miss Schuler. Miss Schuler is a very detail-oriented person, so I know that she is making sure that all of the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and you had everything that you needed. All your props were in your hands, and you were able to do all the cute and fun things that you did on stage. So good job, Ms. Schuler, and thank you for your support of this wonderful class. Let's hear it for our brand new drama teacher and director, who really guided you through this process. She really did take the lead on this one. Ms. Schuler doesn't have a great partner, so it's very difficult with only one homeroom to pull this off. So Ms. Parsons, I want to thank you for your hard work, your dedication, your such positive energy and positive attitude that you bring, and all of your expertise and talent. So let's hear it for Ms. Parsons. Thank Mr. Crook. So now it's time for me to talk a little bit more about you. It's hard for me to look at the camera and also talk to you, but I'm going to try. Mr. Crook, is this the right camera? Does it matter? I'm not sure where to go. I need the light on the camera like they have on TV. All right, let's hear it for your incredible cooperation. This class is a small class, but a mighty class. So there's only one homeroom in the 4th grade, 17 students, but they work together so beautifully. And this is something that has been a little bit of a growing experience for this group, because I know sometimes it wasn't always the case, but what I saw was a lot of really great cooperation and support for one another. And that's one of the best things that comes out of theater and drama, is it helps us learn to be supportive of one another and to work together to overcome difficulties and obstacles. And I really, really saw that. So congratulations to you for that. And of course, they're so talented. This group is full of life, full of personality. These are kids that, you know, when you see them in the hallway, it's always a good morning and hello and how are you and have a great day. They're just really enthusiastic, and that certainly came across on the stage today. And I want to recognize Mr. Locke for his contribution to the songs and the singing. I love Candyman. That's such a great classic song, which you probably, did you know that song before you heard it for the show? Some of you did, some of you didn't. Great Sammy Davis Jr. song that Mr. Locke brought to the stage. And the other one, the Pure Imagination, which is a great classic of this show. So let's give some recognition to Mr. Locke, who's not actually with us in the theater right now, but I certainly want to recognize him. Now, let's recognize Miss Crespo, our wonderful orchestra director. And I love when we can incorporate our violinists or cellists or whoever it is that we might have, a pianist, anyone who Miss Crespo is working with, guitar, sometimes we have accompanying the shows. So today we were treated to some of our orchestra members. So let's have them step forward and take a bow. All right, fantastic. Let's hear it for you. Take a bow. All right, thank you. That adds so much to the performance, and thank you for Ms. Crespo for her attention to detail, another very detail-oriented person, and her enthusiasm in inspiring these children to participate in the orchestra, and to both Ms. Parsons and Ms. Schuler for working that into the show, because I think that adds so much. So let's hear it one last time for the most talented, charming, darling 4th grade class there is anywhere on the planet, for the class of what?
2026.
2026. All right, let's hear it. All right, let's take one more big bow for the audience. 1, 2, 3. There you go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. We hope, we pray, fingers crossed, toes crossed, that maybe even this year we can start having some live performances. We're looking forward to that possibility, and certainly something that I want to make happen as soon as we feel that it's safe to do so. So until then, thank you to Mr. Crook, thank you to the ladies for directing, Mr. Locke, Ms. Crespo, everybody who made this performance possible, and most especially to these very talented and charming, darling 4th graders.